for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Let's get going, Mr. Marston. The Marshal don't take kindly to that. Kind of behavior. Come on, mount up, Mr. Marston. I want to get to Fort Mercer before sundown. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulm. Easy on the spurs now, we don't need to draw undue attention.
Come on.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years
Hey.
now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. Come on, Mr. Marston. That ain't how we do things around here.
Come on.
Some kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. Wait out, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
You're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Try to stay with me. I don't want you to get lost.
Whoa, whoa.
Mr. Marston, sir, that ain't gonna get us to the fort no quicker. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like beef Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Come on.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Who now?
Yeah. Let's go.
Wait, Mr. Martin! You ain't gonna find a fort without me!
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a crop. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Come. Let's go.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Good me. Slow down, Mr. Marston. I'll get you to Fort Mercer quick as I can.
Go. Let's go.
Ooh, there. Now back up, Mr. Marston. The sooner we get to the fort, the better. You look like a man with a lot on his mind, Mr. Marston. So I won't bother you none with my chatter. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind. figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland. Come on!
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Come on! Yeah!
To your right is the general store. You won't find breeds in high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Not used to the saddle, city boy? And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Come on, easy up now.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Try to keep up, will you? That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland. Come! Hello?
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Come on!
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Let's go!
once and for all. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop.
Never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Is that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Let's go.
Hurry! I bet you're going straight for the chicken coop. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. She wouldn't look at me, though.
Oh, yeah. slow it down, will you?
That's a nice, healthy stride you have, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Howdy. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Whoa!
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Where do you think you're going?
Come on. Would you like me to slow down? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. How you doing back there? Come on. That's more like it. yourself a rancher?
I have got you now!
Easy.
Yeah!
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland! Come on! Watch and learn, miss! Should I wait for you to catch up? Let's go. Are you saving the best for last?
Come on, boy.
Whoa there. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
This sure beats milking cows! You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Come.
I'll catch you, just you wait!
Easy.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Look out, mister.
I must tell you.
Hi
the
there.
man walked up to me
All
the other day and he
genuine
said-
stuff here.
Well, I can't even repeat it.
I hear Nate John's been running for governor of New Austin. I ain't never
I
heard
was
of
talking
it.
to some Blackwater fellas last night. Seemed kind of snooty.
Well, I'll be damned.
Thanks a lot.
Hello.
Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way or another.
I've never known a place to live up to its name more than Feed's Landing. What's going on here?
Everybody won. They've all gone insane.
This may hurt.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
What you waiting for? Take a swat. Darn you killed.
Now on to the next one. My apologies, mister.
Thank you, kind.
Howdy.
Why you always talking about
Howdy.
Well, hello there.
Hey,
Why, hello.
good to see you.
I'm sure you'll find something you like here.
Oh, hell. Mister?
¿Cómo estás?
Hello.
I hear that West Dickens elixir can cure all illnesses.
I hear tell. What
Thanks.
do, Mr. McFarlane, right? Got work to do.
Hasta pronto.
Well, I hope you leave me satisfied one way or another. This here is a real
Hello?
Howdy.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on. Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? Put that down. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
How can I help you?
Hello, sir.
You need something for that gout? You have any night fevers, come back and see me.
I heard some damn cannibals took a
Thanks a lot.
off with them.
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco. Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way. Come on, move it. We ain't got all day. Deal with these fools before they cause any more trouble.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. What's the rush? They ain't going nowhere.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's the man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality, and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walt's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shoulder Spring, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walt's the start, but there's plenty more where he is.
Come on!
Pick up the pace, boys. We need to stay on him.
Let's go.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look. Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Stop that! You're gonna leave this in a box!
Just one's left now. Try to take him alive.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Good Lord above.
Just a little something for my troubles.
Get away from me!
Can I borrow this, Fred? Come on.
Easy. Let's go.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! Marshall!
Marshall, I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Why me? He's just a boy.
Come on!
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference. We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. Are you sure we're the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shoot. I'd know those boys any place.
Are these the same rustlers who've been causing the McFarlands so much trouble?
You want to afford a rope around your neck, I'd advise you to stay on 2 feet around that range, Marston.
They rustle them one day and sell them in Thieves' Landing the next. They've been making more money than they can keep dry.
Drew's got enough problems without these bastards stealing his cattle. Why haven't you done anything, Marshal?
Look around you, boy. It ain't exactly difficult for a man to stay on the dodge out here, especially around Pike's Basin. That place is like a labyrinth.
A labyrinth what?
A labyrinth, you idiot. Spelled D-U-M-B.
Come on!
Keep up, boy! We don't want to miss the Ballard twins. Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush.
So I hear you and Miss McFarland are like a hand in glove these days, Mr. Marston.
Zipping around her ankles like a pup that wants his mama, I hear.
Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
Come on!
Ooh.
Whoa!
you towards the fort. It's time we dealt with those ballers once and for all.
Yeah, I owe it to the McFarlands.
They've got some of Mr. Gulch's livestock, too.
Come on, this ends today. Look out! Rustler guard!
Come on, fellas! At least try to shoot straight!
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. You got one!
Woo! Keep dropping it like that, boy!
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me. Damn you!
Well, we're done for!
Stick together!
Let's move up, boys! I got one of them right between the eyes!
I wouldn't start handing out medals just yet.
For Christ's sakes!
All right, boys, let's move up to the bridge.
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
I'm the goddamn law. I can't take much more of this. There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
Got one!
Friend, I'm gonna curl you up like a newborn calf here.
Stay with me.
I'm gonna gash my chip shit if y'all don't help me. We come from Mr. Gulch's cattle.
One for the government, boy!
Hell no.
God damn it!
Where's your branding iron now? For the love of God!
You're all dead!
Swat rustlers like flies!
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Oh, goddamn help you are, Marston!
Sure put that feller to bed. The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
Are you kidding?
Let's keep moving.
Bring you them Bollard twins.
I don't think so. All them damn rustlers look the same to me, though.
It's the Bollard boys we need. They're trained to this operation, not that trained to rope cattle. help, Marston?
John! I hope nothing's happened to the marshal. He ain't no colt no more.
Nah, he'll outlive all of us. Built to last, that fella.
From what I've seen, he can take care of himself.
Sure does. There still ain't a better shot in all of Chalice Springs.
At least that's what he keeps telling us. Come on, keep up.
I'll kill the hell out of you!
More of these some bitches. Smoking boys. More like that, Marston.
Let's push on to the bridges.
You might as well give it up now!
We have to help him, quick! These rustlers make me sick!
They kill you now! To the victor,
Damn
the
you.
spoils.
There's one of them. You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive! All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Let them have it. Watch out for the horses. Stand the chance.
Good shoot, boy! Over there. Surrender, or I'll kill you all! My God. Help me out here, will you? There's one more for the vultures.
It's you or me, friend!
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Excuse me, mister. Yeah. Easy. I doubt you'll be needing this. Careful, partner.
Pardon me. Ah, damn it. Go more side.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Excuse me, mister.
Saw Nate Johns on the train the other week.
Are you blind? Move! Hey, mister.
All genuine stuff here. Those folks in Thieves' Landing have been sniffing around here again. Spread the word.
Hello. Do not know what is worse in my country.
That's all I need for now.
Here we are next time you need something. So if you need something, I can order. Be here in a couple of weeks. I swear, I'll spit in the face the next big hog of Blackwater comes shipping about out here. Well, I hope it darn it.
Since I've left the Jewish miner all day, I better be getting on.
I've never known a place to live up to its name more than Thieves' Landing.
Hello. Hasta pronto. Hey, good to see you.
Nate Johns is more corrupt
Have a
than
good
the
look.
politicians.
Just don't steal.
No.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
To the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Come on, boys. Thank you for telling me all that. Careful. You're more of a hindrance than a help.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
Let's go!
Come on, you dumb heifer.
Here he comes!
Muy bien, señor.
This way! We need to take them out to the pasture! might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on. Yeah.
Howdy. Well, hello there. Hello there. Hello. Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy. Come over here. You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. I see. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you. Prospector's die certainly focuses the mind. How'd you like it? I want it between the eyes. Quick and no pain. That's gonna hurt, sonny boy. I don't miss, mister. Bear that in mind.
Look out, ball man. You people gonna show me some goddamn respect. I don't take that shit from nobody, you hear?
Take your head out the ground. Prospector's died certainly focuses the mind, doesn't it? Greetings. The only way out is down, son. 6 feet down. How'd you like it? I'd want it between the eyes. Quick and no pain. I don't miss, mister. Bear that in mind. Well, hello. You're in way over your head, son.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. And sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Slow down!
Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
You sure have some interesting theories on...
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackmore.
Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Let's go!
I must apologize for my father. He certainly ain't tongue-tied when it comes to his opinions. That's quite enough political discourse for one day. Let's just enjoy the ride.
Come on!
Careful Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
didn't tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm
This
just
isn't what I
surprised,
meant by
that's
horse
all.
breaking.
You must have been quite a cat. Whoa there. Come on, yeah. In many ways, my wife's kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her?
She was an orphan, too. Fell in the same bunch of reprobates I did. She did what she had to do to survive, same as I did. Can't wallow with the pigs without getting a little dirty. She's a good woman, a strong woman. That gang was the closest thing to family she ever had.
Well, now she has her own family.
Not right now, she doesn't. Let's go.
Paul will be real happy if we can wrangle some horses. We've got bills stacked up like bales of hay.
Well, might as well strike while the iron's hot. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
There's too many folks too careless with their irons around here. That's the problem. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Come on.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Come on.
Whoa, whoa! What the going about?
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Let's go! Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Don't just pass on by. Shut yourself! Damn! Come on now! Stop that! I knew I could shoot. To the victor, the spoils. I'll be having that.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
Don't annoy me, mister! Don't make me shoot you!
Hello.